Hey everybody, it's Edward, your favorite homeboy, and welcome to part 2 of the Compton Road series, where you're going to see that some of the work that we're doing is a direct result of the builder not installing the footers deep enough in our home. You know, it's not like you can sink our home another 12 inches once the walls are up. So what we had to do was raise the floor of the basement, which resulted in having to cut the windows and the doors up another 12 inches as well. That's major surgery. It involved gas-powered saws and sledgehammers and lots of nail biting. We didn't consider that the entire barn frame would also be affected. You could stand up on the second floor and literally hit your head on one of the beams. I couldn't even open the front door because the beam was blocking the door from opening. So that was another consequence of raising the entire elevation of the house, the floor, the ceiling above it, which is the floor of the second floor. So we made an emergency call to the installers of the barn frame, the guys out in Texas. They came out, we had to fly them back out to Virginia, and they made some major corrections for us there too. On top of that, in the middle of construction, we got kicked out of our townhouse. The landlord promised to extend our lease, but he really needed to sell, which meant we couldn't stay there through the end of the home build, and we had to move now. And the choices were stay in an extended stay and pay a unreal premium, or put that premium into a tiny home that we would be able to keep and use for later. Of course, we had to be pretty stealth about it, so we bought a shed, added the flooring, insulation, the heater, and a place where you could plug in a generator so we had electricity. And in the beginning, it was kind of rough. You know, we didn't have plumbing. We had to have a lifetime membership to take showers, but slowly we got Wi-Fi on the property, electricity, toilets for Christmas, and things started getting better. Water was great to get water on the property. Lastly, our pigs, Ham and Bacon, or as the family like to call them, Hammy and Bakey, were getting old enough to take one final trip off the farm. So watch this video to the end and see how we prepare for that. You might want to grab the tissues. Cutting the door. Marked it out. Marked it out. Now they're cutting. And then we're gonna cut these over here, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. We're doing some waterproofing right now. Really black.
Whoa. That smells weird.
Really dark. See how dark it is? Mm-hmm. Basically like black spray paint. And what that's gonna do is just kind of protect it from the water penetrating that area. All right, 2 more windows to go. This is how messy it could get. Gas powered saw. Water.
Por arriba lo que hacen los porros, por arriba, caray.
Ah, no, de arriba. Well, we got some dirt, free dirt. We're gonna bring 30 truckloads of dirt for free. And that's the good news. The bad news, it's raining. Just our luck. You know, we're gonna get all this dirt for the front, but it's raining and it's gonna make it real slick and real difficult to get back here. But we'll do our best. We're just thankful we got free dirt. So let the dirt start coming. We're gonna need it. Dump truck number 3. There's 20 some more to go today. Using the third wall of our master. We decided to use SIP panels instead of traditional framing and insulation for our walls and our roof because of the superior insulation it provides. SIP, S-I-P, stands for Structural Insulated Panels. And the advantage you have is that you have continuous insulation and there's no heat loss through the wood studs like in a traditional home. The other advantage is when you're hanging stuff on the exterior walls, you never have to look for a stud. Building with SIPs is not easy though. Everything needs to be pre-calculated and pre-designed so that when they bring the panels out on site, all of the windows, the doors, the switches, the plugs, they're all cut out because it's pretty tricky to make adjustments on site since the walls are filled with styrofoam. We ended up paying our installer a very hefty premium because we had to make a lot of adjustments in response to the elevation change resulting from raising our basement floor, which of course resulted from the builder messing up on the footers. This is Friday. They did all the interior framing in one day, so they worked pretty quick. A little disappointed that they made some holes in my concrete, since we're gonna have finished concrete floors here and here. But maybe I need to remind them about that. Then we got the walls up there on the second floor and there. Well, you can't really see that. All right, it's got wheels now. Today is the day that we said bye-bye to our piggies, right? You guys feel a little sad, right? Sabrina, you too? You feel a little sad? Yeah, it's a little sad, right? But we can be really thankful that we gave these piggies the best life, Mommy said, okay? Because when we buy meat, it's either our pigs or someone else's pigs.
Either we eat these pigs or somebody else is going to eat the pigs. You want somebody else to eat our well-lived pigs? No, we want to make sure that we care for them and take good care of them all the way to the end, okay? And we love them, okay?
What was the most favorite thing about raising the pigs, huh? That you like? What joy did they bring to your life? They were cute. How about you, Josh? What did you learn from raising these pigs?
You always have to keep an eye on them.
Always got to keep an eye on them. Sabrina, come on in the car. You want to tell Daddy what you learned from these piggies? No, you don't feel like talking right now? It's okay. All right. When Daddy comes back, we'll be done, okay? I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye. We got the Texas guys back out here and they jacked it up about another 6 inches or so. Raising that center beam, or that front beam. Driving this thing and helping him get on up to the rafters so he can fix it. Hopefully I don't knock down my house, because this thing is it's kind of like a video game, but pretty sensitive. And that's Isaiah, his helper, and there's Seth. They're fixing my roof. First day we got the main roof and the right wing put on, and on Monday we'll finish the roof. Hopefully completely done by Tuesday. That'll be great. A lot of progress. This is the last feed. I locked them up. Heart was racing. Wasn't sure I'd be able to get it closed in time, but they're just pretty content, distracted. Well, I got the pigs loaded in the trailer behind me, and I must confess my heart's beating really fast, and this is probably pretty sad for me, more sad than I thought I would be. Pigs are back there and they're pretty relaxed, well, except for the occasional testing of the door. Let's see how they're doing. Hammy Bakey, you okay in there? Just busy eating away? Not really happy with me because I locked you in here? Alright, well we'll be there soon, okay? I think they're pretty relaxed. My heart was beating pretty fast doing this. But I'm about to hit the road, and I just want to do a last minute check on the trailer, make sure everything's okay. A little sad right now, but I knew this day was coming. This is the middle of the first week at the tiny house. Hi, Sabrina. We've got a big pile of mulch here, wood chips that they dropped off. We've got a little dining area set up. I'm trying to put mulch around this so that it won't get too muddy because it's very, very muddy. We just had a lot of rain. There's the tiny home, there's our dining room. Got some tiki torches there, trying to keep the bugs out. This is our little generator cord. Our generator's inside the house there. When we turn it on, it's pretty loud, but it's far enough away that it's not too bad. Just once you close the windows. I got some lighting, so when we're outside, we can have some solar lights. So we've got some lights that don't need electricity. Our kitchen is in the garage. That's where we do our dishes. This is our little eating area. Nice little camp stove there. 20,000 BTU, so it's a pretty powerful burner. Works really well. Oh, it looks like it's boiling. Hey Autumn, the water's boiling. And then there's our grill. And there's our little electric plug-in. There's our propane tanks. There's our chef, camp chef. They're rolling out the metal and they're bending it at the same time to get that crease. Yeah, they do it to size. All right, this is day number 2 of a full day of roofing. This is the left wing of the house. We got both sides done, and they're gonna work on this eave. They worked on this eave today. And then once we have this done, we'll be done with pretty much half the house. There's a little machine there that they make the roof out of, and some pieces there that are ready for the next day. Should take a total of about 5 days. You notice that they put the drip edge on first, on the edge, so that the metal panels overlap. And then you also notice that they call this a standing seam metal roof because the seams, they interlock like that to prevent water penetration from coming into here. You can tell there's a nice seam here. There's no way you can have water here because it's just bent up one piece. And same thing here, this is just bent up, this one piece. So it's impossible for water to get through here unless you're having some sort of awkward hurricane wind blowing upwards and into the roof. You'll notice there's a plumbing penetration. There's one on each side of the house, and they're gonna flash that properly. And that's it. This is the view from the top of the house. Still gotta figure out the driveway. Today's a good day, we got water. Hey kids, I got good news. We got water on the property. No more having to carry gallons of water. What do you think, Sabrina?
Good.
You guys want to check it out? All right, come over here. Let me show you my setup. All right, look over here, Sabrina. So you got this little switch here. You can just switch it. You got a fine little mist to rinse your dishes. Isn't that cool? No more using the watering can. If you really want, you can turn it on strong. Watch this. And then check this out. We got this hose over here. So if you want to turn things on and off, you just use this thing here. Who wants to demonstrate? All right, hold it, and then just, okay, turn on more, and it'll be stronger.
It's hard.
Yeah, it's kind of hard. Daddy bought you a handle, so you can just use the handle, but it's coming through Amazon. Yay, we got water! Everyone look at the camera and smile. Say water! So you just watched 2 more months of construction taking us through the fall time, where we continue to address the major problems that resulted from our builder, including cutting up the basement doors and windows and making serious adjustments to our SIP panels and timber frame. We got our tiny home delivered so that we wouldn't be homeless, and on the farming side, we said our goodbyes to Hammy and Bakey and got them loaded up on the trailer. Our 2 piglets were on an all-you-can-eat diet since spring of that year, and they grew to over 250 pounds in that short amount of time. If you never knew pigs could grow that fast, hit the like button and give this video a thumbs up. Also, don't forget to subscribe and hit the little bell icon so that you'll be notified when part 3 comes out. This is your favorite homeboy, signing out. Well, we got all of our wood floors in. It's either our pigs or someone else's pigs. Today is the day that we said bye-bye. Yeah, baby. What are you doing right now? Sabrina, you too? You feel a little sad? Yeah. Can't say I'm really gonna miss you too much. My heart was beating pretty fast doing this. Drywall day, baby.
Village of the Red, Rhode Island.
We got more cars here than we've ever had before. Look at these goofballs. Hopefully Fairfax County doesn't say anything with their big mouth.